First of all, some of these questions that y'all were asking me, y'all knew not to ask me. Y'all knew not to ask me those questions. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be doing this video today. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, but I just made so many excuses for myself. But don't worry, because we're not doing that anymore. I am here to stay. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, which I already knew that from the title of this video. So get comfortable, get a snack, get something to drink, because we're about to get into these questions. I'll be reading the questions y'all asked me off my iPad. Let me get comfortable. I don't know what I'm about to be reading. Okay, so this is a good first question. What made you want to start YouTube? So for me, YouTube has always been something that I've been heavily interested in. I've just always loved YouTube, wanted to do it. My mom probably didn't let me in middle school, but once I got to high school, I would pop in, drop a couple videos, and college I would pop in and drop a couple videos. I never stayed consistent because excuses. Also, I wanted that instant gratification, like, why don't I have 100,000 subscribers today? I also really love connecting with people and sharing my knowledge with people. So whether that's on a screen or not, this is just something that I think is really fitting for me and who I am, like my personality. And people always tell me, like, do YouTube, it's so you need to get on YouTube. And I'm like, I know. And then I always, again, have another excuse. But this time, like I said, I'm here to stay. So yeah. What do you dislike about yourself? Something that I dislike about myself is not much, because I love myself, but something that I won't say I dislike, but it is something I dislike, is that I'm super forgiving. It's a blessing and a curse. At the end of the day, being super forgiving also comes back to bite you in the butt, because I've forgave people for things that I shouldn't have. I'm working on setting boundaries. What's your toxic trait? I don't have any. I have no red flags. I have no toxic traits. But I guess that is my toxic trait, huh? That I don't think I have any. I might have some, but I don't think I do. So, what do you love the most about yourself? Good question, because I love a lot about myself. I love my intelligence. I love my personality, my selflessness, my kindness, how caring I am, how empathetic I am. Just everything that goes along with my personality. Honestly, I can go on and on because I'm all about self-love. You should always love so much about yourself. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky or sound full of myself, but everybody should feel that same way about themselves. So yeah, I don't know, I would just say my personality. I pride myself on being more than just a pretty face. Do you play any sports? Not currently. I'm a big mama. I don't like to do nothing but chill when I'm not doing something. But in high school, I cheered all throughout high school. I cheered in middle school, and in elementary school, I did tennis, golf, soccer, basketball, and I did a little bit of softball at some point in my life. So I've tried almost everything, but I mainly stuck with cheerleading. What do you like to do in your free time? I like to be in my bed. I like to eat. I like to binge watch Girlfriend, hang out with my friends, just on some chill stuff, nothing too crazy, but just enjoying, each other's company. But yeah, just hang out with the people that I love the most and vibe with. Aside from necessities, what is one thing you could not go a day without? So necessities obviously are food, shelter, and water. That's a good question. Talking to my mama, but I feel like that's a necessity. I have to talk to my mama every day, so I'm not gonna say that as a necessity. I'll say probably listening to music. I love music. Music is the language of the soul. I start my morning off with gospel music, and then the rest of the day is probably gonna be like R&B, reggae, rap, whatever I'm in the mood for. So yeah, music is definitely a necessity for me. What is your biggest accomplishment thus far? That's a really good question too, because I feel like for me to be 24, I've done a lot for myself. I have my own apartment, my own car. I'm in a master's program, and I have a 4.04 Yeah, 4.04. And if I'm not at the top of my class when I graduate in December, I know something. I'm gonna have to, hello Georgia State, what's going on? Because I know I did my big one with this and I deserve it. I worked really hard for my 4.04 on top of working full-time and trying to maintain a social life and all that other good stuff. So yeah, I'll say that. How many piercings and tattoos do I have? Oh, I'm gonna have to count the tattoos. That's gonna be a minute. I want to say I might have like 8 tattoos, 8 piercings. That might have to be like a whole, I might do a piercing and tattoos, what's it called, a piercing and tattoos tour. I might do one of those videos, but I want to say 8 and 8 if I'm not mistaken. Biggest pet peeve. So pet peeves can go 2 ways for me. Things that just annoy me that other people do, and pet peeves when it comes to dealing with other people. So my biggest pet peeve, I would say, like annoying stuff that people do, is breathing. I'm probably gonna sound crazy, but breathing. Like if you breathe too hard, if you breathe my way, if you blow anything my way, please don't. Whistling is another thing. Like just making any annoying noises for no reason. Like whistling, I feel like became an issue for me in middle school or something. Like people would just be sitting there whistling in class and I'm trying to get my work done. Like, why? And when it comes to dealing with people, liars, I cannot stand liars, because it's just like, you cool? Like, what's the problem? Why are you lying to me? I'm very much a real person. I keep it real. So if you can't keep it real with me, just don't deal with me at all. That's just how I feel. Favorite color to wear. My favorite color to wear is black. I'm very much a neutral tone person, like black, white, browns, gray, like anything very neutral, because I just feel like it's timeless. Like, I mean, colors don't ever go out of style, but it's just something about those neutral colors that give ground. Like, look at what we're looking at. Everything you see in my background is really my aesthetic. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a famous singer, dancer, actress. I was actually very heavily involved in acting. I used to be the lead in my plays. What else? I actually sang on a float when I was like 10. In a Christmas parade, I was like the lead singer on a float. So that is no longer my dream, but I still want to have a large platform. So this is me trying to fulfill my dream as an adult, my childhood dream. Skincare. So believe it or not, my skin currently is the worst my skin has ever been in my life. Don't come for me, because you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Your skin looks good. Yes, it does right now, but the past like 6 months I've struggled with my skin so much y'all don't even know. I'll probably make another video about that because y'all won't even believe me. But when I get my skin together, because I don't even have a routine right now, but once I get my skin together, I'll get back to you on that. My camera's about to die. Hold on. Okay, pro tip, buy 3 batteries. What's your journey been like growing as a woman of God? How is it? Jesus. Ooh. How has it shaped you? That's a really good question. Let's start with the first part. What's your journey been like growing as a woman of God? So I personally feel like I've always been religious. Like thinking back to my earliest memories as a kid, anytime I would be going through something, I'm always praying. I'm not gonna lie, I've not been a big church goer, but that's just a personal preference thing. I don't think you need to be in a church to validate your relationship with God. That's my opinion. Something that I will say that I'm doing a lot better with, and something that I really feel a difference in my life because of it, is giving it up to God. Anything that I worry about, just knowing God has a plan, knowing that God makes no mistakes, everything happens for a reason. God's timing is perfect every time. He is intentional. So anytime I find myself worrying about something, a situation, whether that be getting a new job or something about a relationship or just even my YouTube journey, like giving it up to God and knowing that God has a purpose and there's a destination to every journey, and we may not understand what's going on right now, but there's a reason behind everything. that has been giving me a lot of peace lately, because I am a big overthinker. And so instead of letting myself have this snowball effect where I start thinking about one thing and then I just, you know, start worrying about a million other things, I just give it up to God and be like, you know, if God wants this for me, it'll happen. And if it doesn't happen, God will open another door for me that is better for me. It's probably a bigger prize behind that door. So that is something I will say more recently in my journey with God. I've really been able to see and recognize and really feel a difference in my life with that. What are your YouTube goals? So my YouTube goals is to take it all the way. I really want to do YouTube full time. Like I said, this is actually a passion of mine, and I would love to hopefully soon make this something full time for me, and to just really build and connect with my subscribers. I really want to be a positive platform. I want to be a resource. I don't just want to be somebody that's going to sit in front of the camera and talk to y'all. I really want to be able to connect with each and every one of you on some type of level, whether it just be giving you guys advice or just hanging out with me on a vlog or something like that. I really want to build a community. It's more than just about money to me. This is something that I really can see myself doing long term and not waking up and hating what I do every day. So yeah, that's what I would love to happen long term. What is your favorite thing to cook? Trick question. I love to cook any and everything, especially when it's for other people. I really love cooking for other people and then watching them eat it and be like, yeah, it's good, right? I'm not even like trying to do too much right now, but everything that I've made for other people has been good, unless they've been lying to me, which I don't think so because I've tried the food myself. But I really be surprising myself. The only thing that I ever made that came out terrible was hamburger helper, but that's only before y'all come for me. Hold on. The only reason why it came out bad was because I seasoned the meat and I didn't know it had a seasoning packet that came with it. But that was like when I first started cooking, and after that, like, it's been up. So literally somebody can be like on Instagram, on TikTok, be like, oh, I want this, make this, and I'm gonna be like, bet, buy the stuff, and it's going down every single time. So I don't have a favorite thing to cook. I just love cooking, period. Where do you want to be / see yourself at in 5 years? In 5 years, I want to be, simply put, I just want to be free. Financially free. I want to be free of stress. I want to be free of constraints when it comes to responsibilities. Like for me right now, time is so important to me. And working a traditional job is very restrictive. I want to be able to wake up, do Pilates, go get Starbucks, come make a YouTube video, and then go hop on a plane. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see myself doing in the next 5 years. Hopefully before then, but you know, building an empire for myself, stacking money, investing, and just doing my big one and being that girl. What's your favorite thing about living in Atlanta? So I love Atlanta for many reasons. So one is the culture. Like if you're from Atlanta or you visit Atlanta and then you go somewhere else and you come back, there's nothing like Atlanta. There's something about Atlanta that people love, people always come back to. It's just different. The culture here is different. In Atlanta, you always have somewhere to eat. There's always fun places to go, new entertainment spots. Like I said, the culture here, like music, I don't know. If I didn't live in Atlanta, I'll say like I wouldn't be the person that I am. I probably wouldn't have 33,000 followers on Instagram. A lot of different experiences. I snuck into a little baby concert with my friend. Like living in Atlanta is an experience for sure. Okay, so the next question is, are you dating anyone currently? If not, what's your type? Hold on. Drum roll, no, I'm just playing. I'm currently single and I'm enjoying where I'm at right now, so that's that. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but I do not have a type. I'm young. I've only dated 3 people, so I wouldn't say I have a type. So yeah, I'm not getting into that too much, but yeah, I'm single and I don't have a type. Where did you go to school? I went to Georgia State University for my undergrad. So I have a bachelor's of science in psychology, and currently I am getting my master's from Georgia State as well in a master's of teaching and special education. And y'all about to get some exclusive information from me. I am also, while I'm still in my master's program, dually enrolled at Clemson, getting my BCBA certification. So those are the 2 schools that I'm going to. Favorite ice cream, y'all. I'm about to put y'all on, and I need y'all to get out a pen, a paper, get out your phone, do something, and it's gonna knock y'all socks off when you try it. So please thank me now before y'all even go try it. Thank me now for telling y'all the cookie butter ice cream from Trader Joe's is different. It's so good. I'm not a big ice cream person. Like I like ice cream, but I'm not a super huge ice cream person. But that ice cream, I might tell y'all a joke, but I'll never tell y'all a lie. That ice cream is so good. Favorite restaurant. So I don't know if I have a favorite restaurant. I have 2 favorite food categories. One is Caribbean food. That's my all-time favorite thing to eat. And then second is Mexican. So my favorite Caribbean spot to go to in Atlanta, because there's no good, and this really hurts my heart as someone who is Caribbean, there's no really good Caribbean spots that I found in Atlanta. Going outside of Atlanta, yeah, there's a spot that I like in Conyers. I've been told a bunch of different spots, but I'm not driving 30 minutes to go get this food every time. So in Atlanta, my favorite Caribbean food spot is Negro, and my favorite Mexican food spot is No Mas. What inspires you? So let me start off with who. Of course, I have to say my mom. My mom did her big one with me. I just love her to death, because she inspires me to be so independent and to not need a man for nothing, okay? But in general, what inspires me is freedom. So just seeing people who are living their best life, going after their dreams, and just doing everything that they can. Like, one thing I can honestly say about me is just I've never been a hater. If I see something or someone that has more than me, or something that I like, or something that is out of my reach in that moment, I don't ever think like, who do they think they are? I'm like, how can I be like them? What can I do to get that too? Like, I've never been this type to be like, you know what I'm saying? So what inspires me is seeing other people do well, and me trying to be like, how can I get like that too? First job. My first job that I ever had was Wendy's. I was a cashier for a couple years. Won't ever do that again. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? So I was a very weird kid. Don't ask, but a lot of people think that me eating a whole jar of olives is weird. I will still do that to this day. I've always done that. But the weirdest thing I've ever eaten, y'all, when I was about 9, my grandparents' neighbors knew me as a girl who would eat a whole jar of pickled fish, pickled herring. I don't know why I did that. I would never do that again in my life, but that's disgusting, and that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever ate. Celebrity crush. Yeah, I don't have a celebrity crush. Everyone knows that I've always had a little thing for Chris Brown. Not so much now, just cause not so much now. I still love Chris Brown, don't get me wrong, he's still one of my favorite artists, but it's not like a crush anymore. It's not like one person I'd be like, ooh. So yeah, I don't have one. Would you rather have a lot of friends or a small group? I'm picking a small, locked-in group any day over a lot of friends. I would definitely rather have a small, intimate, genuine group than a lot of friends. People are so weird. I'm not even gonna get into that, but definitely a small, solid group. My favorite artist, so like I just said, my favorite artists. One of them is Chris Brown, and my number one favorite artist is Janae Aiko. All right, y'all, so that is it for the questions. I hope you enjoyed my first video. I really enjoyed making it. I'm super excited for this journey, and I hope you guys come along with me for it. Stay tuned. This is just the beginning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.